Hello, my freaky darlings. Whoops. I have the bean cam on, but he's not present. Hello, Sunshine. Efad. Now here. Elysian. Oh. Most people have to leave pretty quickly. That's okay. Luckily we're playing one of the shorter ones today. Of the two, so we have 4 left of the Cube Escape ones. And yeah, medium, Mill is more medium. It's definitely not Harvey's box short. We have Arlay, Mill, Case 23, and, Cave. And Case 23 and Cave are both pretty hefty. And of course I have cards every second Tuesday, so I tried to pick the, like, slightly less hefty ones for card week. That way, if, like, Case 23 runs long... in fact, Case 23 might be a 2-parter, but we'll see. Oh, Elysian, because you brought it to my attention, I think I fixed the ads. Let me know, they should be more reasonable now. Flex of Rex, thanks for the resub. Let's make sure we're capturing the correct game. Oh, right, it doesn't... it doesn't like capturing. Here we go. And I figured out what the problem was, Elysian. I had turned on the setting where I was like, I don't want people to have to watch pre-roll ads before they come into the stream. And I didn't realize that by clicking it, it makes it set that you have to have a minimum of 3 minutes of ads every hour, and I didn't realize that. So in order to turn down how many ads you guys are seeing, I had to allow pre-roll ads, which pissed me off, but like, I think 30 seconds of pre-roll ads is still probably a little better than 3 minutes an hour, which I didn't realize it was set to. That was not intentional, and I do apologize for it. That is not what I wanted to happen. 30-second? Okay, that's... yeah. I think it's set to a minute once I go over an hour and 30 seconds of pre-roll now, instead of, it was at 3 minutes before, which is not what I wanted. But it should be good now. If not, let me know and I'll fix it. I'll keep fixing it until it's fixed. Until it's not really irritating. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm in, studio mode. It doesn't sound that bad, but then, like, when you're actually sitting with it, yeah. The 3 minutes of ads is so fucking long. Alright. Okay. But hopefully the 30 seconds of ads an hour shouldn't be, or the minute of ads an hour isn't too bad. I might be able to turn it down one more time, but I'm not sure. I really quickly fixed it right before I started, because I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Elysian said my ads were broken. So I just, like, quickly went in and was like, this setting looks better, but I can fine-tune it a little bit later. Okay. So, Mill. This is one of the ones that I feel like most of, oh, I gotta reset this. Most of, God, that's so loud. Is the game really loud for you guys? It's so fucking loud for me. I see I turned it down for you guys, actually. But I know the game itself is a little bit better. It's just this, like, menu song that is so loud. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I turned it down for you guys. The menu song is so loud for me. It's crazy. Ooh, good music, though. I don't know Elysian's take on this one. I do know that this is one of the, again, like most of my interpretations, yeah, it does. It's very, what's your take? I don't know. On, like, Mill, I mean. I know that this is one of the ones where my interpretation was pretty different from Now Here. Which is fine. Variety is the spice of theorists and all that. It's not so much that Nowhere's has it. It's that I have a hot take and Nowhere disagrees. Is more what it is. Yeah. Objectively, it's kind of bare bones, but it's excellent atmosphere. It's one of the ones where it's like, I have the weirdest ideas. I do not. Most of my ideas are fairly standard. I have a couple of weird ones that I didn't even know were weird. Laura's house is still baffling. That one I will. I get it. My problem is just I can't let go of the idea that it doesn't make any sense to me for Laura to have gone to the lake, been there for a short period of time, come back home, and then killed herself. That doesn't jive for me. She presents the whole thing as if she doesn't plan on coming back. She's just moving to the lake. Like, that's how she kind of expresses it to Bob. Basically, how far away she has to go and how far away the lake is a whole fucking ordeal, is a whole problem that I struggle with in general. Because there's a lot of thoughts about it that feel contradictory. For this one, it's just a matter of, I think that the mill takes place over a greater period of time that Now Here does. Is kind of the long and short of it. And I was actually a little bit surprised that that wasn't just like that was just what I thought was the easier interpretation of it. It didn't even occur to me that, like, I could have been thinking of it wrong. But, like, you get a phone call here, that's the phone call from case 23, then you see, I think the mill takes place over, like, a really long period of time. It's not just, like, one chunk. So I think that the moment where you see the whole mill kind of corrupting might be happening at the same time as that moment happening to Dale at the cabin. Nowhere thinks that it's just two different moments of corruption. And I think they're both reasonable. Like, there's no reason to doubt either of those interpretations. There's not much evidence one way or another about it. Anyways, trying to talk while I do this is making me stupid. Why would the... Is this how these stoves work? I would have thought that the logs go underneath the, like, vented holes. Well, whatever. What do I have here? Pot with water? Pot with hot water. Yeah, the whole point of these videos is so we can have lore debates, because it gets me thinking about, like, I certainly have come around to a lot of the things that nowhere, like, they have changed my mind about some things. They've not changed my mind about other, there are other things I hold a bit strong on. Like, I've budged on my idea of the house. I still think there's something, like, hinky about it. Like, I need to understand. I can't wrap my head around how far away this stupid lake is from everybody. How do I pick up that? Man, I have... Right. Hello, wife.
Oh, goodness.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Comment likes. This is another one of the ones where I wonder, like, who this character is. Yeah, like, did Crow fall in love with whoever this woman is, and that's why he stopped? Oh, yeah, no, I understand. I just don't think that there is I don't think there's either a single or there's not 2 time skips, there's not 1 time skip. I think this just, like, I've always taken it to be like that the events in Mill happen over a period of time, that there's not any like 1 time skip. It's just and he had a life in Mill, and this is roughly the stuff that happened in it. Because we have the phone call, which takes place at a specific time, then you see him later, which takes place at a specific time. And it just kind of makes me feel like the whole vibe is, this is generally what Crow was up to over that year-ish. It's in my Rusty Lake channel? Oh, well, I'll have to click off the video. I don't remember Mill at all, like most of the puzzles. Oh, was it? I see. See, I pretty much know behind the scenes stuff. Right, okay. As I was like, is this the puzzle? And it is, so. Oh, interesting. Yeah. If I've got 1 hole in my knowledge, and I have more than 1, but if I have 1, I basically know behind the scene things. 6. See, I thought the shape of the teeth mattered, but I'm starting to think it doesn't. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Ew, Flex. Why did you put that image in my mind? I did not need that in my life, actually. Ugh. Well, I think I done fucked up. Oh, what is that? Shit, that's 6, right? Oh man, I'm having a... Okay, that's 4. Yeah, I fucked up. Hold on.
I'm not gonna say.
Okay. Let's get the 1s out of the way, because obviously there's only so many of those we can use. She's not really saying anything, she's just doing like mutters. It almost sounds like she's saying have a look in the cellar. Or have a look inside, but like she's not actually, I don't think she's meant to be saying words. Yeah, nowhere, I agree. Using, like, cut content stuff is interesting, but it can't really inform anything because they cut it. So you don't know if they cut it for time, you don't know if they cut it because they couldn't get it, like, because it was difficult, or if they cut it because they changed their mind about what it would mean for the story. So if it's not in the product, six. Can I click multiple of the bottom ones? Like, is that allowed? Oh, I can. Oh, I can. I thought that... I don't know why I thought I could only click multiple of the tops. Six, seven. I think I haven't played this since I got all the achievements. Or since... I haven't played this since right before I did my timeline video, I believe. And I had only played it once before. Not all of these I've played tons. I've played them all at least twice. But some of them, some of them it's only been twice, some of them it's been more than that. Six. Can I put... No, I can only put 2 of each. Okay. Let's start with the big one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need a 4. Second biggest. 5. Then 4. 1, 2, 3. Yay. Only appear when the episodes are active. Like Bob and Mallory, yeah. Only thing my only reason for thinking it was the same moment is that because the rest of the mill's themes, like the themes of the mill feel to me like, hey, look at what Crow was doing during that like year, that time of investigation. You can see him answer the phone, you can see him collect the body, you can see him watch Dale disappear, you can see like it feels like that is the point, is that it goes along parallel to the to case 23, and the fact that you see those wall patterns in case 23 and in Mill, and that's the only 2 times you see the corrupted soul cause an event that looks specifically like that. Like, if it weren't for the fact that all the other parallels are also what was Crow up to during case 23, that's the only reason it feels stronger, because that's already what the rest of the game is. Hi, Harvey! Hi, buddy! Aw, let's get our boy. Ah. What a good boy. Silly little bird brain. I'll take your poops. I agree. Chapter 4 of Case 23 happens after the mill. I think that that's kind of my point. That the mill happens over the course of Case 23. Like, because Case 23 is... Like, I don't think that this is... like, concurrent. That Case 23 is, like, a stretch of time. Hello. So here we see... Well, not yet, apparently. Oh. So there's Laura. Or just the woman, I suppose, at this point. Does she have a name yet? And then he calls.
Hello.
This is Detective Dale Vandermeer.
Yes,
Is this Rusty Lake?
say the word.
Fate?
It's so fun hearing Dale's voice.
I am sorry. Your place is already taken.
And then... Hello, cow. So there's our boy. He's all stitched up. Waiting for James to start singing. Girl gets into it. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But I don't disagree that it's... We never see the corrupted souls corrupt the lake in that specific manner other than these two examples. So I don't think there's enough evidence to say one way or another whether it's for sure the same moment or a different moment. I think it's totally reasonable to be like, yeah, it's a different moment because it happens after Mr. Crow gets into the rowboat and brings him across. I don't think that anything that happens in the mill is consecutive, is like the same day, the same moment, the same. It's just stuff Crow was up to. So I've never had a problem, like I've never been like, it's never been a sticking point to me because the Crow can easily just row across and go get him and then come back home. Like, presumably he goes somewhere after... No, I agree. It's something, for sure. It's just that every other moment in the mill is deliberately tied back to stuff that Dale is doing in Case 23. So I also think there's a chance that that moment is the same thing. It's more of that same theme. I'm so, like, I don't think it changes much enough for me to really stick. I don't think that it necessarily does happen before the deer moment. Because Because the only thing that has to happen is her body disappears from the house. Right, but yeah, and yeah. But I just don't think that Mill has to show everything. We see the moment Dale arrives at the chapel. I couldn't think of the word chapel there for a second. And then we see a moment that is very reminiscent of what happens at the cabin. Considering everything else in the game is deliberate parallels, I just think there's a good chance that that's a little like Underground Blossom Station, but slightly less. It's a little less metaphorical. Like, it's just I don't think it's a metaphor. Like, I don't think that. Like, I think it's the stuff he was more or less really doing. I just don't think it was all in one. I don't think he sat down. We know for sure this isn't just something he sat down and did one afternoon. Because we have a phone call and then a big jump in time. So the stuff that's happening is just the stuff that has been happening over the course of a year. So I've never been that bothered by the idea of at some point in the year he did this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this. Like, it's never been a sticking point, because we already know that there are two completely different time points in this game. More like Silent Mill. I don't know. It's like Underground Blossom in the sense that it's just showing snippets of time, but it's a much more condensed version because it's over the course of 1 year, and it's much less metaphorical. Like it's... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, it's just stuff that happened over this year. Like, when they go out of their way to say, hey, look at this moment that's just like Case 23, and look at this moment that's just like Case 23, and look at this moment that's Case 23. And then this moment is just like Case 23, but don't worry, this is a different one. This is not the same one. That feels more weird to me than it just following the pattern of, here's the phone call, here's the body disappearing, here's the light, here's the, like, all those moments that take place in Case 23, it would be more weird for me for that final parallel to break the pattern and be just a completely separate corruption event. I don't think it matters that much overall, but I always got the vibe that it was meant to parallel that moment, just like all the other moments parallel it, just because it would break the pattern and it would be weird from a storytelling perspective for it to suddenly break that pattern. Luckily, I don't think it changes anything about the story one way or another, but I've just always felt, like, I always assumed that was the intention just because it followed the pattern of the rest of the game. I should actually apparently I am not very good at talking while I... Thing. Butterfly. And who is this lady? Is she the reason why he stopped? Why he, like, took a break and lived a real life? Who are you, lady? Dear Mr. Crow, the corrupted souls are still wandering the lake. Okay, and that would be... Ooh. Good call, Flex. Good call. What are the other 22 cases? Mrs. Sheep! It's the Toad Chef. She becomes a Toad Chef. Because she knows, I can't pet Percy, she's... For goodness sakes. Hold on. I just went and stole the cat from my partner, and neither the cat nor my partner was very pleased about it. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you snoozing? Okay. I'll let you go back downstairs and see Daddy. Oh, poor baby. Alright. So, the corrupted souls are still wandering the lake. Unfortunately, that does put a damper on my hope that they're just the echoes of the souls because of them being of the one being reborn. Drat. Yeah. She's just the woman right now. Oh, are you staying up here? Oh, Daddy's not gonna be pleased that I stole you and then you stayed up here. What happened? What the? Is my small camera broken? Oh, there it goes. No, I know you see it, but that's, that wasn't accurate. There was a cat sitting there in real life, but on the camera we weren't. Whoa! Okay, so events are straight consecutive. In case 23, a short story was rehashing the everyday life in the mill. The old man, the length, and time stopped. Yeah, numbers appeared. And you see most of that, even the numbers appearing, yes. Time may have stopped around the mill for real, with Mr. Crow handling the calls from 71, the kidnapping from 72, and the context call from 69. Yeah. It's not consecutive in the sense of time, but it certainly could have happened to Crow all at once. That's a good point. Someone called her Laura just because of Twin Peaks. I still haven't seen Twin Peaks. It's if I am actively trying to find somewhere I can watch it, because I know damn well it would be up my alley. Now I gotta go get more water. Oh, never mind. Remember, the lake does not only need the right water level, but also fresh memories. I will send you the body of the young woman later this month. Use the machine wisely. Extracting the bad memories could cause corruption of the body, which apparently I do, which perhaps wasn't. What he wanted then. That's always been one of my questions, like, what happened with, what happened with Laura? Was it just, like, Crow just fucked up? Alright, hold on. Milk. Square. Triangle. Square. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. I have to feed the cow first. I was like, why isn't this right? Okay. Is it a freshwater or salt water lake? Huh. Are there saltwater lakes? Like, I hate to be that idiotic, but I thought that's what I thought the definition of a lake was freshwater. I thought if it was saltwater, it was a bay. I could be completely wrong. I live somewhere where there's so many freshwater lakes. It could be just my Canadian perception being stupid. 1 square. There's a Great Salt Lake in Utah. Oh, well, fuck me. For some reason I thought that... triangle, square, butterfly, there are theories that Crow sabotaged Owl because he's trying to save William. You just don't see that yet. The Caspian Sea is technically a lake. Oh. Oh, well, there you go. I definitely think... I understand that theory. I think there's a little bit of evidence, but certainly, like nowhere near enough that I would be able to be like, yeah, that is confirmed. But you can definitely see where he's like, hey, don't corrupt her body, and she ends up corrupted. And... then Roots happens and you find out it's his brother. And then later, and then now in Underground Blossom, Owl is like, okay, I've got my boy, Dale. We're gonna go up this elevator and do our thing. And then Crow is like, okay, now that he's gone, I'm gonna pick up Laura and we're gonna go up. Like, there's definitely some evidence of that. I don't know how good it is. This lake has sharks. Are there not freshwater sharks? Why did I think there was? Maybe they are all saltwater. Never thought about it before. Hi. But does it have a Sharknado? I kind of hope not. Alright. Where am I going? What am I doing? Go up here. I don't have a time yet, I don't think. But they're not actually sharks, I see. Nobody's on the phone. I don't have a time for the clock unless I'm stupid. Let me look out the window. There we go. 13. What if Crow 1 is to get rid of William? Before Roots, Laura was seemingly just another cube extractive, yeah. flushed William's important cube materials simply to catch them out later. Maybe they needed to, like, be in the lake. Like, I always assumed that there was a matter of, like, time involved. Oh, does this say 1384? I wrote down 1304. Oh, indeed. Like, Owl doesn't want to make his guy ready right away. Or doesn't want to get Dale ready right away. Owl wants to be important up until he can't be anymore, right? So he, like, stores the cubes in the lakes until he has to get Dale ready to take over. Because he wants to be the guardian of the lake up until that point. Oh, that reminds me. What achievements do I need to make sure I do? I don't remember which ones of those are missable. There we go. $610. I love the beautiful, like, lake painting. Hello, duck. Hi. Push, push. Push, push. Oh. Yeah, okay, so here's the next time jump. So he just called the house, but this is months later when he uses the TV at the station. Wait, I think this is one of the achievements, right? Yeah. What do we have to do for the achievement here? Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily that the cubes would have gone bad. It just keeps them in like a safe place where they can, but they're like not gonna get into trouble. Almost like, hey, we're gonna need these cubes later. We'll put them in the lake so that we can go get them later. Where other people aren't likely to run off with them and have to get them all the way in New York. What is the dang achievement for this again? Good thing Laura's dress defies gravity. Fair enough. Look, if there's one thing we know about, like, mystic people, they're very fond of Do hectic clicking? Oh, okay. I don't like the noise. Oh. It did it. Did anybody else see the star? Did anybody see the star happen? I didn't. Was it when I was looking away? Was I looking at chat? That's weird. Well, time to make the duck fact. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just... I'm just curious. Hello, fish. No. Didn't duck enough. He's so fat. Hello, fish. No, go the other way, duck. Oh, that was too slow. You're so fat. Oh, I meant to just let him swim around for a little while and be a happy fat duck. Okay, thank you, Nowhere. Hopefully I'll see you next week. We should be doing, the cave next week, I believe. Because I'm gonna do case 23 last, because I think it might take multiple, because there's gonna be a lot to stop and talk about. First of all, Squitches from nowhere. Tommy Squitches. Tommy Squitches from nowhere. Mwah. All right. Now his little light has gone. And then we'll see. Hello, Mr. Owl. Oh, he does seem happy, trust me. He was purring and gripping onto my hand for more scritchies. thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. It's been a crazy week for you. Alright. Look at all that rain. Back. Yeah. We do unfortunately cook the duck. I thought I had to give her something else first, but I guess I'm wrong. Well. Want some milk?
Oh, look at this one.
No. Do you want some warm milk?
Oh, look at this one.
Not yet. No, we bake it in the oven. Well, sorry, duck. Too hot. That's fair. That's what I thought. I thought we couldn't give her the duck first. Shoot. Wanted to, Hey, wait a minute. Where did my bird shit go? I need that. It took it out of my inventory. I need that object. I used it on the plant. I'm supposed to use it somewhere else first. I'm literally never gonna do one of these where I don't fuck up one of the achievements. And then have to do it a second time real quick. Alright, well, where's my damn fish? Hold on, oops, I didn't mean to click out of there. Give me that. Give me that fish. Give me that. Okay. Yeah, I did use it already. It's... I know, guys, I'm sorry. What? Do you want it? Do you want it? How am I supposed to be doing right now? This is not the order I usually do things. Messed something up. Feed my wife. She knits me oven mitts. Harvey. her hair. Her hair. Her hair. That was it. I just remembered. I was like, I don't remember what to give her to knit with. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna have to quickly run through it one more time so we can get the stupid poop achievement. Here you go. Thank you. I want some duck. Here you go. Yes, here you go. Next. And now, I want some fish? Yes. Fine dining one we've missed.
I don't look at this as
You say so. Hello, Harvey. Tied up. I believe this is for... I don't know how strong this strong rope can be. It's made out of hair. Yep. Uh-oh, memory. Yeah, I know, right? Yay! I'll take that. Bloop. $2.57. Wait, that can't be. I can only go in fives. It obviously can't be 257. Where do I put that code? Ah. 257. Alright. Shoot, was this middle and outside? guess I could have waited for chat. Thank you, Jasmine. And look, I definitely didn't go precisely against Mr. Owl's instructions and fuck up the extraction. Alright guys, it's gonna be F's in the chat in a minute here. Gonna be F's in the chat in a minute here. You knew what was gonna happen when you saw an animal in Rusty Lake. Goodbye, my poor wife. F's in the chat for wife. We don't know who she is. We don't know how long she was with Mr. Crow. We don't know if she's someone he just fell in love with and is important. But goodbye, Mrs. Crow. And one more F in the chat. Goodbye. F's in the chat for cow. Goodbye, cow. Unfortunately, it's usually not a good sign to be an animal in Rusty Lake. You either end up dead or worse. Where do I see the old crow? I think I do that first, right? Hello? What did I think? Okay, I might have missed it too. Might have to do it again.
Please sleep.
Yeah, so this is the part that I think is paralleling another part in case 23. I don't think it's super important one way or another. It just follows the pattern of the rest of the game, which is why I think that.
There will be blood. Your memories belong to the great love.
Arby's like, could you not though? He does say that line. You think this is the conversation that... Oh! I like that, Elysian. I like that. I don't know if it changes much, but I like that. I get behind that. Yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah, it's fascinating because Crow is like a guy here, right? Not. Yep. Free bird. Interesting. No, I really like. And Mr. Crow does have a gender. I'll let you touch, you change. Yeah. There will be blood. Yeah, those lines are directly from Seasons for sure. I like that. And then, like I said, I think that moment happens at the same time as the moment in Case 23. Just because it parallels the whole rest of the game, of these moments being different moments in time from Case 23, where Crow is just sort of experiencing them all nebulously. I don't think it super matters one way or another, it's just how I've always interpreted it. Alright. We'll have to replay the chapter really quickly to get these last 2 Chivos. I know how to get this one. I can't remember the Crow one. The voice? No, yeah, it's just generic spooky voice. Inspired from Twin Peaks. I gotta watch Twin Peaks so badly. Like, I've wanted for years to watch it. I don't have anywhere to watch it as far as I know. I'm gonna double check all of my streaming services again today. I check it like every time I think about it and remember. Hello, wife. Why are you locked in the cupboard anyways? No, I have to do this stupid puzzle again. 6, 10. Mr. Owl has a strict no women policy, so Crow hides his wife. I mean, Owl's opinion. He doesn't even call Laura by her name because he only cares about Dale. She's just the woman to him. And where was I? 5. I think I messed up again. 3. Oh no, I'm fine. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I am. I'm good. Look. I'm an enlightened, all-powerful half-bird man. I'm not supposed to get married, so I'm gonna need you to hide in the closet. Alright. No, give me that. Where are my Swizzers? There they are. So how do we get the old crow achievement? That's the only one I can't remember. Is pay to watch on Prime Canada? Ugh. How much is it? I might just have to bite the bullet. I have been wanting to watch it for years. Here.
Take a look at this one.
Have some poo. Alright, so we just have to get... Yeah. Well, I think he's just a means... She's just a means to an end for him. I don't think he really has, like, good or bad opinion. But of course, Mr. Crow... $15 per season? I might be able to just buy it for that, to be honest with you. Might see if I can look around and see Like, that's about how much it would probably cost to buy it. Okay, before we accidentally miss it again, let's just look it up. I found it myself way back when I solved this, but I don't want to spend hours doing that, so... Cube, escape, mill, old, crow, achievement. Where's the achievements? It's connecting to... Yeah, I vaguely remember that, but it's... I've done case 23. I've done all of them. I have all of the achievements in the game. Which you can see if I... Like... Well, you can't see now because I reset it, but... When we started the stream, you saw it at the beginning. Okay, so it's... Okay. It's the time from the clock from case 23. Yeah, I played... Like, way back when I first got this collection game, I played through all the cubes once, and then I played through them again with information that I had written down in this notebook. Honestly, the answer is probably in here. About cross-game stuff. Oh, I erased this, so I'm gonna have to write it down again. Triangle, square, butterfly, circle. And it's triangle, square, butterfly, circle. So, circle, square, triangle, butterfly, circle. Wait. Circle, which is this one. Square, which is this one. Triangle. Square. I forgot the second square. Butterfly. Circle. Okay. I have all of the achievements. We did a really big, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. All of my... Hold on. Mystery... My Rusty Lake games, specifically. They're all full chivos. Now I'm just working on trying to get all of the cards for all of them. But unfortunately, I just have to, like, make some trades. I have all my blue ribbons. First body. Dale's at the TV. Dale has a phone call.
Hello.
This is Detective Dale Vandermeer.
Yes.
Is this Rusty Lake fate?
Your choice is already stated.
And now I'll take that. 1, 2, 3. $25. Yes, Vulcan, that's you were helping me get all my Chivos. Alright, so we have the last one. We might as well quickly rush through it. Because I don't like leaving it undone. It'll bother me. Hello. Oh, right. You want your milk warmed up. No problem. Here you go.
Take a look at this.
Yes, here. Thank
Take a
you.
look at this.
Oops, I forgot to go look at my thing again. $13.84. It's the only thing I didn't include in my timeline is that 1380 the chapel might have been built back in 1384. Maybe. $6.10. Yeah. It definitely connects back to case 23. Really, a lot of this game does. Go over this way, please, duck. No, come over here, please, duck. Well, you missed it now. Now I'm gonna have to... Quack. Come over here, please, duck. No. Fuck's sakes. I didn't mean to click on the door. I'm actually not super clear how to control this duck. Do I click on the way I want him to go? Doesn't seem like it. Do I click on... Fat duck. There you go. Cooks very fast. Yeah, this whole game basically parallels case 23. Does duck case good? I've never had duck. I've had a lot of things. Obviously moose, deer, pheasant, rabbit, lamb. I don't think I've ever had duck. Here you go. Thank you. And then I'll go get... Six. No, I didn't mean to click that one. 6, 10. Push, shove. Okay, and then we go get our... Take that and that. And then Mr. Owl goes and picks him up at the airport. Yeah. I do not have good, like, visual memory. Get... Oh. I gotta open them. There we go. $2.57. $2.57. Oop, 7. Shit. Okay. I think these were diagonal. Yeah. I did it! I know it's such a simple game. It's not the kind of game. I have no visual memory at all. And in it goes. Everything's fine. Goodbye, my dead wife. I'm presumably sad about that. Goodbye, cow. I'm sorry that you lost your head. Hello, Laura. Could you please let go of that bird?
I sleep.
No, I don't want to. This is my friend, and this is your friend.
That will be blood.
You shouldn't be... Harvey's like, yeah! Stop!
Yo, memories belong to the place you have.
I think Jasmine mentioned earlier, and I got distracted by something someone else said, about if there's a correlation between the fact that he talks like this and that his mouth is sewn shut. And I do wonder about that. It does feel related. Bye. Alright. We did it. That's what I said. I said it was you, but I couldn't remember what I got distracted by. I do feel like there is a correlation, but like I don't know what it means. Like I don't know why his... Yeah, like I don't think that it was... Like, I don't think it's meant to be, like, an explanation. But I do wonder if there's some minor correlation, I guess. Like, if anything, I would almost wonder the other way around. Where originally... Like, when they wrote it and it didn't have that big of a story, they're like, oh, this guy's got, like, ghost voice. So for a cool visual thing, we're gonna sew his mouth shut in the painting. And then later, when stuff actually, like, meant things, they were like, no, it's unrelated. It's because of X. Like, why does he talk like a corrupted soul? I don't know. He's not one. And something about his mouth being sewn shut is, like, forcing sorry, is like forcing his Asura form to be like repressed, maybe, because as soon as you cut him free, he turns back into Mr. Crow. But it doesn't last. He has to go back and re-drink the elixir in cave, so it like kind of temporarily lets it back out. It was almost like sewing his mouth shut was bottling the last little bit of Mr. Crow that was in there, and then it was spent. It definitely feels really, like, usually when you see someone's mouth sewn shut like that in media, like, there's a strong sort of punishment vibe to it. Like, it has your mouth is being sewn shut because you spoke out against me, or like you said something like wrong against the king type of, like, that's not what I'm saying is happening here, but there's usually like a lot of so I've always wondered, like, we don't have a lot of evidence that like Mr. Owl is that harsh. But there is a part of me that wonders if, like, you know, him screwing up there and corrupting Laura, whether it was intentional or not, depending on whose guess, whose interpretation it is, if that's, like, not Mr. Crow's first offense, as it were. Like, did he do something else and that's why he's been punished with his mouth so much? That is, like, that's not a theory. Like, I want to be clear. This is not me theorizing. It's just spitballing. It's just like there's not any kind of evidence of that. There's not any kind of, like, reason to necessarily believe that. But I just can't think of why. Maybe he did it himself. Like I said, to save, like, one last piece of Mr. Crow for something? I don't know. Since cutting it open in case 23 lets him be Mr. Crow again, at least for a little while. I don't know how long, but for a little while. So right now that's kind of the general hypothesis I'm working with, but there's definitely not. That jives for you? Yeah. Like, right now, that's kind of my best guess, but it's definitely more guess than theory. Like, there's not evidence for us to really point to and be like, we don't have anything really to work with for it. The next one we'll be doing, because again, I have alternating weeks of whether I can go longer or not. We're gonna end this session in a few minutes here, but we'll be doing Cave next, because it's one of the longer ones. I always think it's shorter, because I always think of Cave as just the cave part, and then I forget the whole second half of being in the submarine. So we're gonna be doing Cave next, then probably Arles, then Case 23, because nowhere corrected my pronunciation of Arle. Like the ridiculous North American that I am. Arles. This. So, Cave next week, guys. Like I said, there wasn't tons to talk about with Mel. You think it's just Arl? Oh, right, there's no S. He said drop the S, I forgot that. Yeah, I remember him saying the E was silent. It was the S that really surprises me. Because, like, silent E's are everywhere. It's the silent S that's like, oh, why is it there then? E's are always just hanging out, being silent. But thank you for hanging out. There wasn't tons to talk about with that one. Definitely I think the, like, Case 23 talks about how the old man at the mill is kind of frozen in time. He's not properly living through time, which is why the stuff that happens in the mill takes place all across Case 23. It's kind of happening outside of proper time. But I still do think that, it's that the Rorschach takes place at the same time as the Rorschach in Case 23, simply because there's already so many other events that deliberately line up with Case 23. It would be weird to me for the last one to be different. For them to be like, here's a moment from Case 23 happening at the same time. Here's a moment from Case 23 happening at the same time. Here's another moment from Case 23. This one matches, but it's actually a different moment. Like, that would be odd to me. It certainly was possible, and I see the argument, but it would be odd to me. But Cave is a nice big one. And we have, I know that there are some secrets in the submarine section that I've never seen before that Now Here told me about that I am looking forward to. Because I've gotten all the achievements, but apparently there are some extra secrets there. Arlay? Yeah, that's what I was saying, and then I was corrected. That's alright, though. We will call it here. And see you guys on Friday. Yeah, nowhere, yeah, it's just Arl. And Nowhere lives, somewhere, I actually don't know where Nowhere lives, and I'm certainly not gonna ask to dox him. That would be inappropriate. But I know that he's somewhere in Europe simply because we've spoken about time zones. So I certainly trust his instructions on that pronunciation. Oh, one last Percy for the road. Did you hear your name? I saw your eye open. I know. Oh, squishy. Big yawn. Good boy. Aw, tummy. Aw, tummy. High five. Somewhere in France? Fair enough. So I will see you guys either on Friday for multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know what his accent is. It's just some cool accent that I'm unfamiliar with. I'll see you guys Friday for multiplayer, hopefully. And if not, I will see you guys next Tuesday for Cave. Oh, he has a Russian. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. I will see you guys as soon as I find my sound. Where's my button? Oh, Elysian, was the ads less obnoxious this time before we go? I would definitely like that feedback. It was better? Okay, good. And I apologize again for... I chose the setting, and I didn't read it all the way through. I clicked the setting that would not make people have to watch pre-roll ads before they come into the stream. I was like, yeah, that sounds good. And I didn't realize it meant having an obnoxious amount of ads during the stream. I was like, oh. Guess I need to read more carefully. So, I apologize for that. I'm glad that I could have it fixed. See you guys on Friday. Bye.